Halo guys, welcome to Mr. Suling Emas Channel. Pada episode kali ini akan saya tampilkan salah satu pertandingan yang sangat luar biasa dari Magnus Carlsen. Tanpa basa-basi langsung kita saksikan aja ya guys keseruannya.
Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. e6 prepares for a quick d5 pawn push and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. White develops the knight and attacks the center. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Bishop f4 develops the dark squared bishop to an active diagonal where it controls the center. This prepares the bishop for development. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. Solid. Continuing with standard opening theory. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This forces the opponent to double pawns. Takes back. This is a fair move. White develops the knight and attacks the center. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. The queen moves forward into the game. Solid choice in the opening. Black develops further. That's fine. There were worse moves, but also something much better. One more piece joins the action. Very precise. Now black can't stop white from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. This overlooks an opportunity to create a pawn chain. This misses an opportunity to create a pawn chain. A solid choice. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This strikes at the center to fight for space. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. Applying pressure to black's pawn chain. This is the strongest option. Right on target. Very precise. This is the strongest option. This is not the right idea. This is a fair move. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. This is an equal trade. Takes back. The piece finds a new active square. Right on target. That's fine. There were worse moves, but also something much better. White's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This allows the opponent to eventually win material. This misses an opportunity to eventually win material. Trading the rook for the piece brings interesting challenges for both sides. This captures a free rook. Recaptures. This gives away a free pawn. This is not the right idea. This threatens to sacrifice a queen for a nice tactic. This loses a pawn. Very precise. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is the strongest option. This is a fair move. This attacks Black's pawn chain. That pawn was free for the taking. White's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. Right on target. A very strong play. This misses an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. This blocks White's pawn. That was a free pawn. That's fine. Very precise. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This permits the opponent to win material by trapping a piece. White attacks a trapped piece and will win material.
Demikianlah guys salah satu pertandingan yang sangat menarik dari para pecatur dunia. Semoga dengan video ini dapat meningkatkan dan menambah ilmu sobat catur sekalian. Silahkan like, komen, dan subscribe agar channel ini dapat semakin berkembang. Sampai jumpa di video-video berikutnya guys, see you!